Hello, my name is Xinyue Wang. I'm a master candidate at Chulalongkorn University in Thailand. The paper I will be presenting today is titled The Impact of High-Speed Rail on FDI Attraction in Chinese Cities. This is my table of content. First, I will do brief introduction for my topic's background. Let's look at the development trend of FDI in China. From 2010 to 2022, Chinese FDI have shown significant growth trend. However, starting from 2023, Chinese FDI inflow have shown downward trend. In addition, some studies have shown the transport infrastructure is one of the key factors affecting FDI inflow, in particular the rapid development of high-speed rail system. Chinese high-speed rail has three important historical stages. Since Beijing to Tianjin Railway opened in 2008, China has officially entered the era of high-speed rail. In 2015, the national high-speed rail network was basically completed, and in 2019, over 35,000 kilometers of high-speed rail are in operation. In recent years, Chinese high-speed rail operating mileage and passenger volume have grown significantly. Next part is literature review. There have been two opposing views on the economy effect of high-speed rail. Some researchers state that the opening of high-speed rail improves the inter-regional accessibility, shortens space and time distance, and eliminates internal regional communication and improved economic growth. However, another view is that the opening of high-speed rail can only boost economic growth in the short term and may hurt economic growth in some regions due to siphon effect. Furthermore, from the study of the relationship between transport infrastructure and FDI inflow, it is concluded that the railway play an important role in transport mix. The convenience of high-speed rail is one of the important factors for multinational companies to choose investment locations. According to my literature review, I found a knowledge gap. More importantly, the few literature have specifically studied the impact of high-speed rail on FDI inflow. Next, I will introduce my conceptual framework. Based on the three theoretical mechanisms, the paper explores the impact of opening of high-speed rail on FDI inflow and the heterogeneous effect. The first of all, based on the theoretical framework of FDI inflow, this paper selects the three facts that can most affect FDI inflow. They are the flow of talent, market size, and industrial agglomeration. The opening of high-speed rail improves the attractiveness of FDI inflow through these three channels. Based on the central profile theory, the impact of opening of high-speed rail on FDI inflow will be influenced by the diffusion and siphon effect. Finally, according to the theory of diminishing marginal effects, the impact of high-speed rail on FDI in developed cities is gradually weakened. And then I developed the three hypotheses based on the theoretical mechanisms. The first is the opening of high-speed rail will attract FDI inflow in Chinese cities. Second is high-speed rail opening have different impact on FDI inflow in central and peripheral cities. And the last is the impact of opening of high-speed rail on FDI inflow is significantly heterogeneous among cities with different administrative level, high-speed rail lines, and types. Next, I will introduce my methodology. I use the multi-time point difference to difference module to test my three hypotheses. The FDI is dependent variable, high-speed rail is process variable, and GDP level, financial development level, human capital, innovation level, industry structure, and wage level are my control variables. I use a panel data set from 2008 to 2021 to run my regression. And next, I will show you my empirical results and analyze. First, I conduct the parallel trend hypothesis test. You can see from the graph, the time point from -5 to 0 is control variable, and they intersect the x-axis, which means the coefficient alpha 1 to alpha 5 equal to 0, and the time point after that is treatment group. They do not intersect the x-axis. They are not equal to 0, which states that there is significant difference in FDI inflow between treatment group and the control group after opening of high-speed rail, and no difference before opening of high-speed rail, which satisfies parallel trend hypothesis. Next is my benchmark module. In this paper, control variables are gradually added using the step-up regression method. After control variables are progressively introduced to column 2 to column 5, the coefficient value of high-speed rail tends to decrease with the increase of number of explanatory variables, but the coefficient value is always significant positive. And then I do the robustness test. The first is placebo test. From the graph, we can know the regression coefficient of high-speed rail is close to the normal distribution with 0 at the center, and the higher point of p-value is close to 0 rather than the coefficient of benchmark regression, which indicates the regression result of this paper is robust. The second is the large one-phase regression method, and the regression results as shown in the graph, which are highly consistent with the result of benchmark regression results, which indicate that the impact of key variable of FDI is sustained and stable. And in order to further explore the impact of opening of high-speed rail on the heterogeneity of Chinese cities, this paper conducts a heterogeneity test. The first is heterogeneity test of central peripheral cities. The regression results show that the opening of high-speed rail has significant impact on FDI inflow in peripheral cities, but not in central cities. The second is heterogeneity test of mainline city and non-mainline cities. The regression results show that opening of high-speed rail has a significant impact on FDI inflow in non-mainline cities, but not in mainline cities. And then more 300 cities are divided into agricultural cities, industry city, and service cities. The result shows that the opening of high-speed rail has a positive promoting effect on agricultural cities and industry cities, especially for the agricultural cities, while it has negative effect on the inflow of service cities. The reason may lies in the choices of cost, and the high value-added service industry is more sensitive to the cost. And the last part is conclusion and policy implications. So the paper used a multi-time point to difference module to examine the impact of high-speed rail on FDI inflow in Chinese cities. The finding shows that high-speed rail significantly boosts FDI in peripheral cities, non-mainline cities, and agricultural cities. However, the impact is negligible for the central mainline cities due to diffusion and marginal effects. For the policy suggestion, Chinese government and other developing countries should focus on developing high-speed rail in peripheral region and agricultural cities to improve transportation and reduce logistic costs. It is also recommended the promoting non-mainline high-speed rail network for better city connection, adapting high-speed rail development to local conditions, and using it to drive industry growth and attract talent to support regional transformations. Thank you.